What is up everyone, and welcome to Sly Spy Gaming. The moment that we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. The Saints Row developers have finally updated the community on what they plan on doing for content moving forward, and it looks like it's going to be huge. This video will include the new expansions, DLC content, and much more that the Saints Row devs plan on releasing this summer. As usual, I'll be breaking this down for you all, and I have also added the link to the official update in the description below if you want to check that out as well. So they start their news update off by giving a big thank you to the community on the feedback that they received, and they say that they have tried to incorporate many of the quality of life changes into their future updates. While most of the feedback that they're talking about is most likely complaints, it seems like the developers took the political route in thanking everyone for their feedback instead of saying that they were berated for not adding Johnny Gat into the game. They go on to essentially say that they've been focusing on the fixes and quality of life improvements over new content, which again might be one way of saying that they have shifted focus onto their upcoming title, Dead Island 2. While the Bright Future update was pretty massive, it was also 4 months ago and didn't offer much in terms of new content. However, their DLC roadmap that they just released promises some big things in comparison to what we've been given in the past, and includes not 1, but 3 full-on expansions. 2 of the 3 packs will be expansions to the Saints Row campaign, fully implemented with new missions and city districts. They will also build upon the story of the Saints gang. The big kicker here is that the new districts will be free for all players, and they even drop the name of the first map expansion, which is a district called Sunshine Springs. Oh, also to note, that is dropping in May. Now let's get into what is actually going to be dropped going month by month. So the first of the DLC releases actually happens starting in April, which is pretty soon. So they plan on releasing a free Dead Island 2 cosmetic pack, which in my guess is to help promote their bigger and better upcoming title so that they can put the Saints Row DLC in their rearview mirror. All jokes aside though, there really isn't that much to say on this other than it just seems like some Dead Island 2 themed weapons and clothing additions. Moving into May is when they really start kicking things off, starting with their new Sunshine Springs district that will again be free for all players regardless of whether you own the expansion pass or not. Additionally, this will also drop with a new campaign DLC called the Heist and the Hazardous campaign, which will be exclusive to the expansion pass holders. While there isn't much info on this just yet, it sounds like this story expansion implements not only the new missions, but also new cosmetics and events. Lastly, they mentioned that they also plan on dropping a quality of life update with the new missions and district as well. This will include an all-new selfie mode, more combat improvements, and apparently much more that they are reluctant to speak on just yet. Moving past June and cruising into July, and the details start getting a little bit hazier on what the developers plan to add. Whether that is to savor anticipation or because they don't even know themselves just yet what they plan on adding, but what they do say about it is that they will be adding a new game mode called Doc Ketchum's Murder Circus, which will be exclusive to the expansion pass holders. My guess is that it will be similar to the Murder Circus mission in the main campaign. While the idea is awesome, it seems like something that should have already been in the game to start with. They also add that it is a solo mode, and whether or not that means that it is separate from the base game or can only be done solo has yet to be determined. Lastly, they say that there will be a quality of life update, which will of course be free to all players. Exactly what these quality of life changes are going to be is not something that has been shared with the players just yet. Moving on to August, which seems completely shrouded in mystery from them, they start by saying only that there will be a 3rd expansion and following it by claiming that it will include a new campaign DLC, as well as including that it will be an expansion pass exclusive. They follow up by claiming we'll be getting a new district and that there is more to be revealed. However, based on the graphic that was included, we can almost surmise that this will dive deeper into the Dustlanders content that we received in the main campaign. Whether or not the graphic is truly providing us any clues will be revealed in time, but I truly hope that we do not receive more Dustlander content. Personally, I think that we receive plenty of it in the main game, and that we don't really need to dive much deeper into that and focus more on the actual gang aspects around Santo Ileso. Lastly, in keeping with the rest of their quote-unquote August plans, the devs did mention a quality of life update that is supposed to be scheduled for August, but then again go on to say that more will be revealed. This of course again will be free for all players as well. And that just about covers the DLC content roadmap for Saints Row. While most of this was really shrouded in mystery, the tidbits of info that we were given sounds good, and it is truly good to know that the developers did not just completely abandon the game. I will continue to cover the Saints Row updates as they continue to develop, so make sure that you smash that subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I drop my next Saints Row video. You should also go and check out some of my other videos which are not Saints Row but include guides, how-tos, and playthroughs on some other games, again outside of the Saints Row universe. Lastly, let me know down in the comments below what you guys all think of this upcoming roadmap, and what some of these mysterious DLCs, expansions, new missions, and such could potentially be. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and love to discuss it a little bit more with you. Thank you all for watching, and this is Sly Spy Gaming, signing out.